There wasn't really a family unit to keep intact. It was just my mom and dad kind of had a kid. And then when I was 3, she met my stepdad, and they were married by the time I was like 5 or 6. Um, I was totally content with what I was given. I was really fortunate to have an awesome step-parent, which I know is not always the case.
What was your stepfather's name?
Robert, he was in the military. He was a staff sergeant. He started, well, I mean, even before that, he was a painter, actually. He just painted houses. My mom was the main breadwinner. And then 9/11 happened, and he signed up for the military, like 2 months away from being 34, too, which is like the tap out age for going into the military. And they let him in because they were letting everybody in. He rode motorcycles, and he was also in a biker gang with other people who had been in law enforcement or military, just like retirees. And he wanted to go home. He was on his bike, riding his motorcycle, and then a woman who had left a bar was going the wrong way on the interstate, and I think they clocked her at going like the normal 60, and they clocked him at going like 40, collision, and he and her both died on impact. It was 6 days, almost a week after my brother's birthday, and we were all supposed to go shopping together because Rob had like gotten a check or whatever, and it was his birthday, and we were supposed to go, and he like chose not to go. So I don't know.
I'm your brother.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Xander. He's a little boy. He's a child. Not so much anymore. He's big. I don't know really what to say. We grew up together. He was always just that atypical pestering little brother. We got along for the most part. We had our fair share of fights, you know. Parents always tell you, all you guys are going to have left is each other when you're gone. You know, it doesn't really make any sense until they are. So he's cool now. We get along a lot better now that I like don't live there, and he's growing up. But he's a really isolated individual, and I think he used to have a bunch of focus, which as he's getting older is kind of scattering. But he's into rugby and football and does really well with those things. He's really smart when it comes to like computers and gaming too. But overall, he's just a child.